Uh, how are you?
Well, I'm doing great. Thank you very much for asking me. What about
Okay.
you? How have you been doing?
Yes, sir. I'm also doing very well in my side. Thanks for asking me too. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So we are connected at very fast time over the video call. So may I
Uh-huh.
what you can introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Why not? My name is Anand. I'm connecting to you from West Bengal. I'm a working profession. I have been working as an assistant teacher in an elementary school, and it's been around 15 years. I have been working as a teacher. And apart from that, I'm a married person. I have a nuclear family, including me. We are five members. They're like my mother, my spouse, and I have blessed with two daughters. Yeah, that's a bit about myself. I would love to listen to you as well. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Yeah, it was a nice introduction. So I will introduce myself a little bit. So I am Satrughan Hans and I am from Odisha and I am a student. I am pursuing diploma in electrical department. Right now I am in third year, fifth sem. And if I talk about my English journey, so I have been learning English for 5 to 6 months because I want to improve my communication skill. Yeah, that's all about me.
Okay, that sounds good. So you are a student and simultaneously you are learning this language, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So as you mentioned that you have been like learning this language from last 6 months, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you are right.
Okay. So how did you start your journey? Like what was the inspiration or the motivation which helped you to be the part of all this virtual world where we can connect with the people and we can learn from one another. So what inspired you or what is the reason behind it?
Yeah. My reason behind learning English to improve my communication skill because right now I'm a student and I face lots of problem to communicate with people to come especially to communicate with teacher student because I was type of like introvert since my childhood. So I am I was like a to stay alone, not talking with friends, not talking with anyone. So that not help me to improve my study or anywhere like I felt ki if I sam like that so I will not get any job or like maybe I face lots of problem in my future. So I decided ki I will improve myself. So I want to become like extrovert too. I'm able to talk with people. I am good at like talking with teacher. That is the reason ki I start learning English because English language help me to interact with the teacher with because in classroom or you can say in college because most of the teacher or also student also they are comfortable with English language. And these days why I choose English language because I am these days lots of people learning English through this in through YouTube or anywhere. So I felt ki if I good at English so I will connect with people like through online application like this, through audio call, through video call. So I will improve my I will face my fear, like I will overcome my uh, fear to talk with people. I will improve my communication skill as well as I will build my confidence to talk with any talk with people, new people. If I talk with daily with one people or two people, so I will day by day I will improve myself to build my confidence. That is the reason key in science since my childhood I am not like that, but right now I'm trying to improve myself to in extrovert. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds interesting to know your journey. And of course, I do agree with you. Like in order to achieve anything in your life, of course, we have to ready. We have to be ready to accept the challenge and the obstacle, whatsoever we are supposed to face in the future. So I
Yeah.
think in this modern era, like not only you, there are majority of the people, those who are on to the learning journey, like especially in India, people are crazy how to learn this language and how to be a fluent speaker. So they're more onto it. So I do agree with you. And somewhere down the line, this language can help us to build our career, to grow as a career. Like for instance, if you want to join any particular companies after completion of your study, then and there you have to face some sort of interviews, and then in the interview they are going to judge you on the basis of your communication skills. So of course we need to learn this language, and moreover this language, it is not merely a language. This day it has converted into a kind of a skill where
Mm.
everybody need to possess, and especially for the student I would say,
yeah,
And as you mentioned that you are a student, but even after that you are learning this language. So I mean to say that you are studying and simultaneously you are learning this language. So yeah, I would like to appreciate your way of learning this language, and at the same time, I would like to wish you all the best for your future endeavor. I hope that you will get the success as soon as possible in your life. So let me know how long it will take to complete your study. How many years have to be complete?
yeah. Right now I'm in final year. Like my course duration is 3 years completely, but I have completed my 2 years. And this is my final year, fifth sem. I have one more year. Like in 2027, I will finish my study, like diploma.
Okay, first of all, let me know as you are a student. So, what is your goal? Like, where do you want to see yourself in the coming future?
Yeah. Right now I'm thinking like I will do job after complete my diploma course if I get a good placement through my college because I studied in government college, so they every year they provide job placement. So if I get a good company, so I will do job first initially for fulfill my needs, or because I belong from I belong from middle class family and my father is a farmer. So in my time, this is in this time I have a little financial problem. So if I do job and simultaneously I thought I will pursue my btech degree if possible. So this right now I'm thinking like that. So if we'll see, like I hope this will be possible for me.
Yeah, definitely, you can achieve, because the thing is that how much dedicated you are towards your target or the goal. If you have dedication and if you put 100% effort, then definitely nobody can stop you. Nobody can prevent to achieve your goal. So try to be focused and try to be stick on your target and the goal. So yeah, as I mentioned you, I had already wished you all the best for your coming future. Okay, now let me know something more about this language. Generally, the people, those who come from vernacular medium, like I'm talking about Hindi, Bengali, Udia, or any medium it can be. It is said that the people, if they want to be a good speaker, then they have to come from the English medium background. The student, those who comes from English medium background, they can speak English fluently as a native speaker. But on the other hand, the people, those who comes from any other medium, they have to struggle a lot. They have to face many more challenges and difficulties in order to learn this language. So what is your take? What is your opinion? Because I come from Hindi medium background. I did all my education from Hindi medium. So I know, the pain and the anguish, whatever we have to face in our initial phase. So I know what are the challenges and the obstacle we have to face, to learn this language. So in your opinion, what is your opinion, or I would say, what is your take? Like, do you consider this statement as a static or true, or do you think that the medium doesn't make any difference? Anybody can learn this language. What is your take?
Yeah, according to me, in this era right now, in this in technology growing nowadays and very well, and we have everything in our hand. You can talk about mobile phone. We have all our technology and mobile phone. So you want to learn anything at your home, so you can learn from anything to only your hand. So this time we are not only blame to ki who is comes from like English medium and who is come from Odia medium. Not like that. If you want, if you have eagerness, so you can learn. Because r- i I also learn from, like I also came from Odia medium, and I started learning from only my mobile. I didn't join any coaching class and anything. Only I learned from YouTube, through YouTube only. So if you want to learn any language from these days, so we can learn because we have mobile phone and anything you want, so you can easily get. And lots of people said ki English medium also background, but what ki I also saw lots of my friends, they came from English medium, but they have little knowledge about English language, but they also not speaking. They also did not do speaking practice. They only listen through teachers. They only listen through their background little English environment, but they also not habitual to daily talk with English. Because in my surrounding also English medium students also, they are learn from like explaining or any topic, they also use their native language or Hindi or Odia. They not only talk with completely English language and not complete English environment. But if I talk about like our Odia background or any other background, they only like government college or anything, we only like listen or speak so only little our like local background like Odia or any other medium. But right now we are like 18 years 19 years, we know ki how to learn English, we have everything, so we can learn by ourselves, we are not need to any other thing. So according to me, if you want to learn anything that you can by through your mobile or yeah,
Yeah,
no
I do
need to.
agree with you. Yeah, I truly agree with you, and you have spoken really well. And I would say that yeah, I do agree with you in that point that when you talk about there are many students in spite of studying in English medium school, when it comes to speaking, somehow they also feel little bit hesitation, nervousness. Again, they have to learn this language, in order to polish their way of speaking or in order to enhance their communication skills. Suppose, I think, in my opinion, like English, it is a language, and yeah, anybody can master it. As you
Yeah,
have already wisely mentioned about it, the fact is that we are in a virtual world. We have many more multimedia resources. Now we can utilize it. As you mentioned that mobile phone, we can use it in order to learn this language. Not only this language, we can learn any skills.
yeah,
But the thing is that the condition is that whether we are dedicated towards our learning or not, isn't it? Because
yeah,
what
see,
happens generally, okay, am I visible to you?
no, right now we are not visible.
Yeah, actually, I think I'm getting some connectivity issue. Over and over again,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
video has been paused. I think it is due to some connectivity issue. Let it be. Okay, I was talking about the learning this language. So I think you have been utilizing all the resources, the multimedia resources, whatever you have right at the moment. So how are you feeling? Like now you can speak. You can express your thoughts and ideas in front of people. You can talk to your friends, the co-learners. So how exactly you are feeling?
yeah, right now
How is
I'm
your feeling?
right now I'm very happy because I don't have any regret in my life right now ki what I want to like I pursue like my hobbies because English language nowadays is my hobbies like nowadays I learn every day new things, so I get more interest in how I can learn more words and how I can use how I talk with more people every day, and I improve myself every day like in terms of confidence, or I can explain my thought in a better way, or what I talk with should clear my point and they easily understood. So this now right now I'm feeling very happy, and I when I interact with people, so I feel yeah very happy, and I right now I thought ki, I hope like I grace to God ki I realized to learn this language. And one thing I pointed out here, because right now I'm 19 years old, but when I started learning English, I connected with lots of people like 14 years, like you are elder than me, like I'm younger, so you are elder. So I connect with lot of elder people through audio call, even or video call. So they are taught me lots of things. Like right now you are a student, you are focus on your study. Don't unnecessarily make yourself stressed or unnecessarily stressed or
Well, you have muted, I'm not unable to listen to you.
okay, I don't know call why call was disconnected. Okay, I
Yeah,
start
actually,
now.
I think I have been also facing the same sort of issue in my side as well since morning. Today, I think the connectivity is not as good as it required for any online conversation. So that may be the reason.
Yeah,
Okay, let it be. So yeah, I would like to ask you some few more questions about your
okay,
learning, especially because you know, I hope that after listening to you, after watching your videos, many more youngsters out there, they will get some sort of motivation and inspiration from you.
okay,
So again they will put effort towards their learning, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I'm going to ask you very basic questions like
Okay, you can.
what are the you know like learning activities you started initially when you started your journey? So what are
Okay.
the other things you do apart from speaking? And one more thing I would like to tell you, I think you are enjoying the best of both the world. Like you are studying and simultaneously learning this language. So I hope you are enjoying your overall journey.
Yeah.
So for my audience and as well as for your audience, you can just talk about what are the ways you have been following in order to learn this language. Yeah.
Yeah. Initially, I more focus on learn listening more. Whatever I have time, I try to give more time to listening because it is a language. If you listen more, like if I talk about native speaker, how they learn English, they are natural environment. They have environment to they listen from their parents and they listen from their surrounding and they learn from like that. So I use that method. I try to create an completely English environment through my mobile. Whenever I get some free time, I try to utilize to listening more since like for at least like around 1 month or 15 days I only focus more on listening more content, whatever content I find in YouTube in English I try to listen. I watch I had watched like English movies, conversational video, lots of solo video I only watch. Initially I started to understand English when I understood little about English, then I started little practice. I made solo video through like I open my camera and I try to speak what I listen from the video. I try to explain. Open my camera and starting recording and try to explain what I learn from my today and what learn what I learn. I try to explain whatever comes in my mind. I just try to explain in front of camera. When I understood, then little bit I understood, then I comfortable with speaking. Then I install preeUp application or Chat GPT. Then I use try to use that both app through connect with people over the online. So then I started talking with people day by day. I spend 1 hour, 2 hour whenever get possible. 1 hour, 2 hour. I try to practice with them about the audio call. Then when I little confidence, then I also made YouTube channel. Then I try to upload videos. So when I made YouTube channel, also one responsibility comes in my mind. Ki I have a YouTube channel, so I will make every single day video. Even I don't have any topic, but I open my camera and I what comes in my mind, I just explain with them and I will share with my YouTube channel. So that also helps me to maintain my consistency to make everyday video. So every day I make video. So what happened ki I will watch lots of contents on YouTube and I research more about the topic or any grammatical rule that I will explain through my uh, through my YouTube channel. So that helps me to maintain actually consistency. At least around 1 month I regularly upload video like even I don't have any topic, then I also only open my camera and just I speak what comes in my mind. I just try to explain and record and upload. Three things in summary, three things help me. First I focus on listening, then I do self practice, then I install preeUp application, then I talk with people. And nowadays I try to overcome my video call fear, so I try to connect with people daily, one or two if possible. Like if I can meet any person, then I talk with them and I try to overcome my this fear also. Yeah. What happened here, I want to highlight here ki if you are not pushing yourself now you cannot do anything. If you push yourself ki I will learn English, you try, first you listen, then try to speak, then like in a roadmap, like first you listen, then you comfortable, then you try to speak, then you talk with the people. You are more comfortable with people, then you try to do different things to learn English. Otherwise you feeling bored, like for after 1 month you feel bored, like you only watch consume content, so it feel bored. So I follow three things like listening and practicing, and right now I'm this. Yeah.
Okay, so altogether, you have mentioned four things. First, you mentioned about listening. The second thing you have mentioned about self practice. So you have to create a kind of environment around you. You have already created a kind of environment around you from where you can do self practice. And the third thing you have mentioned talking over phone call to the
Hmm.
stranger and another application as you mentioned, peer up. And the
Yeah.
fourth thing you start recording your own self, and now you have already mentioned me that you have a YouTube channel. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
I think running a YouTube channel, indeed, it's I think it's a kind of obligation. Once you will have something to run with yourself, then of course it will be a kind of compulsion for you. In order to maintain to run the YouTube channel, you have to create some content. It may be short videos, solo videos, or it may be conversational videos. So I think that is very much important in order to keep ourselves motivated and as well as inspired entire to our journey. So
yeah,
you have done really well, and I think the people out there, they will get to know that how exactly you have learned, and I hope that it will again going to help the other people as well. So you are a kind of motivation and the inspiration for the people of your age, I would say, especially for the youngster. So
yes,
now, if you have anything, because I have many more questions to ask you. I have lined up many more questions, but I would love to listen to you. If you have anything to ask me, please go ahead. Thereafter, again, I will get back to you.
yes,
Yes.
sir. And this question I will ask to all people. Like I already mentioned, like why you start learning English? Like for example, like still now you are maybe at least 40 years. uh, Yeah, how old are you? I will.
Yeah, right at the moment, I'm 44 years old.
Okay, you are 44 years. So you felt like we don't know anything. Like we are youngster. We feel like anything any elder give you any advice. We don't take seriously. So in your life experience, you observe like around 44 years, like 40 years you experience life and you know about life, real life, because we only saw like virtual. We are not facing problem in our life. So I want to ask like what you give advice like in my student they should learn English and they how they are focusing their study and how, which is problem they will face in their life for they are not study at well and they are not improving their communication skill, they are not improving their self day by day. So how they can face lots of problem and how they can improve like for your opinion. You understood?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I got you. I got your questions, and thank you very much. Indeed, it's a burning question right at the moment. So, see, in my opinion, what I personally feel and experience is that, see, for the youngster, I think they should utilize the time. This is the golden moment of their life. So they should not waste it in idle gossip or indulging in any sort of bad activities. So it is the time to mold up your career, mold up your character. So definitely, if you want to do something in your life, then your vision, your goal should be clear. You need to know like where exactly you want to see yourself in the coming future. Ask yourself, what are the qualities you possess? What are the skills you do not know, and what are the skills you want to learn? So you know better about yourself. Your interest, your area of weakness, your area of strength. So you know better about yourself. So you need to analyze yourself. What exactly life is asking from me? Where exactly I want to see myself in the coming future? Because it's your life. Now
Yes,
if you do not utilize your time, and in the coming future you may have to regret. So without any further delay, try to make some self discipline, and try to create a kind of environment around you from where you can keep yourself motivated and you can keep yourself pushing forward. Because generally what happened in this modern era, we have many more distraction all around the corner. So we have to protect ourselves from all those distractions. I'm talking about like we are in a multimedia world, so we have many more platforms like in the name of social media like Facebook, Telegram, Instagram, WhatsApp, and there are multiple platform available from where once we get in touch with all those content or the sites, we may be in a flow because the content whatever available in all these platforms, these are in a flow, so we have to protect ourselves. So first of all, I would say that try to maintain some self discipline, because God has given you this life only once. Now it is your life. You can, make your career in a better way. And for that, I think we need to have some certain goals and target to achieve in our life. And yeah, these are the some of the things I would like to say. And of course, no, we should not procrastinate anything. Like it's
yes,
not like that. If I have got some things to do today, if I have assign some tasks with me, so I should not procrastinate it. Procrastination means delaying things for one to another. Like generally what happen whenever we have something to do right at the moment, we think, no, today I shall not complete it, tomorrow, by tomorrow I will do that. So in this way what happened, the our in the mind and as well our tasks, it will keep on pending. But at the end of the day, what will happen? Your mind will get stuck in that particular way, in that particular thing. That Anand, I have to complete this task today, but I somehow could not complete it. Again, tomorrow, if you won't be able to continue it, in the longer run, what will happen? It will create a kind of stress and anxiety with you. So try to perform your things, complete your tasks right at the moment. Okay, don't delay it for the next time or next day. So that's what I mean to say. So that's what exactly happening with us in our day-to-day life. So stop procrastination. Try to be realistic because life is full of struggle. Since our childhood, we have been struggling, and who knows, it is a lifelong journey. It will keep on going in the same way. Each and after every phase of life, you will get some new experience. So you have to learn from those experience because these are the real experience. You can apply it, you can implement it in your later part of life to make your life a happier one and a healthier one. Yeah, that's all.
Yes, sir. You are right. Like this is the time to what we want, we can achieve in our life. This time we are delay our work. This time we are procrastinate. We delay our task in tomorrow. Then we will not also experience lots of thing in our this age also, and we will not achieve it. I made a picture in where I kept in my wall. I made like a graph. If you work 5 years right now in student time, if you work 5 years, you give your potentially you work hard, then you will maybe 50 years you will enjoy your life. Otherwise, in these 5 years, you will waste in like unnecessary thing. You are not focusing on the study. You are not focusing on yourself. You only waste your time. Then you will regret your 50 years. You will do lots of hard work in your 50 years like this time for example like any teacher give you today task, but today you study, then tomorrow you will easily explain, but today you are not study, then tomorrow how you will struggle a lot. Likewise, right now any problem or any student life you can utilize in this time, then you will live happily in your past, but like in your future. That in my mind I try to get motivated, I think like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. There should be something to do in our day-to-day life because time is passing like anything, and once the time will pass, it is never going to come again. And so we
Yeah.
have to understand time and tide wait for none.
Yeah.
So, and the fact of the matter is that nobody has seen the future. We do
Mhm.
not know like what is going to happen tomorrow. So we should try to utilize, whatever the resources and whatever the time we have today. So we should try to live on today because I believe that if you can make your today better, then definitely your future will, start following or shaping in the same way. So we, instead of bothering much about our future, we need to think about our present, because if we can make our present a better one, then definitely we can have a better life in the future as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
like today will become future and today has past. Like what you are doing today. Like right now I am talking with you. Tomorrow will this is the future. Like this is the future. Tomorrow we'll upload this video or not. And yesterday like this video after one day this is the our past. So right now we are focusing on we are present. Right now what we are doing. We are making this conversation interesting. How we are doing this thing. This will be past and future. So we should focus on present. We should live in present. Then we'll become better in our past also, and we'll future also. This is the time like to utilize, and in our hand only present. We are not seeing future, and we don't back past. So right now in our hand only present. So we can whatever you we give our 100% to do in present only, to live with present. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely I do agree with you. And yeah, one more thing I would like to know from you, what is your opinion? Like many people say that we need to learn grammar first, thereafter we should start speaking. So in your opinion, what do you think, grammar first or the speaking first?
No, honestly, I didn't focus initially grammar, because right now also I'm not more focused on grammar, because what happens, see, if you are not able to understand, if you're not able to speak a single word, so don't, there is no chance to to learn grammar, because when you are comfortable to talk with anyone, when you are comfortable to express your thought, then you learn English, then it is help you. Initially you learn grammar or anything, that when you use your grammar, I think like that. So initially you are comfortable with talk with anyone. If you are intermediate level, so gradually you can also side by side you learn some grammatical school. In grammatical rule also like tense or some articles or some few rules. First highlight, I want to highlight tense is most important. If you know tense, then you can talk with anyone. This is no problem. Tense rules, you know, some basic like present simple, past simple, and future simple. So daily conversation and simple English, you are able to talk. So first initially you are not do anything, then you not focus on English grammar. First you focus on listening or understanding and speaking, then you learn grammar according to me.
Mhm. Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that the student, those who are coming from the vernacular medium, they always consider that the grammar is the key to learn this language, and
Okay.
somewhere they get stuck, to learn the basic rules and the principle of the grammar, and they again start self doubting because somewhere their journey become monotonous. They do not get any interest learning the structure and the basic things of the grammar. So I think there should be speaking as well. There should be some other activities like reading, learning, gathering knowledge. It's okay, but there should be some implementation as well. Because
Yeah.
if we gather many more things from the grammar, and if it will all be in our the memory in our mind, but if there will be no any output, then what is the use of that learning, right? So
Yes.
I think learning grammar, it's good, we should learn it, but at the same time there should be some implementation as well. I'm talking about practical things, the practical knowledge. So this is how we can learn, and the things once we learn practically, it will stay in our mind for a longer period of time, right?
Yes, see what happened ki, uh, what initially they do ki they give more stress on their mind, like I should learn grammar and learn English in at a time. That is initially that feel very stress or like that. So they are not enjoying to learn English. If you enjoy your learning journey, then you will learn easily, according to me. If you watch some movies, you and some stories or some anything you like in English language, then you will easily, or after some day you will feel interest, then you feel interest, then you don't face any problem to learn English. You also learn grammar. In grammar also some rules, some basic like only need some tenses, according to me, some tense or some few rules need to speak simple English. But if you want to get advanced like modals or like modals, conjunction, or lots of grammatical rules, but initially they focus more on like they see grammatical rules although, and they try to learn all those grammatical rules, that initially they made mistake. That is the reason ki lots of people they uh, they give advice to learner ki first you not focus on grammar, because when they started learning grammar, they try to learn all the rules, all memorize all the rules. That is the reason ki they are not give advice to learn initially grammar. Yeah, that is the reason.
Yeah, right. I do agree with you. Okay, so generally, how many hours you spend behind your learning, and what are the four things you would like to suggest to the people out there that one should inculcate to learn this language? And
Okay.
one more thing I would like to know from you. Like it has been happening with many people. Like initially, when they start their journey with this language, they are full of confidence, they're buzzing with energy, but as the time progress, somehow they fall flat on their face and they quit their journey, like they get demotivated. So I
Yeah.
have come across many people. So what are the things we should inculcate in our day to day learning? I'm talking about four things you should advise, or in your opinion, whatever the things you have been implemented so far in your learning, if you could throw some light on those areas, then I think that the people can get a benefit out of your suggestion. Yes.
Okay, I will tell you one thing here, mention. I am a student, and everyone like I started learning English for improving my communication skill fast initially, but uh, English help me to connect with people all over the world. That will help me to communicate with lot people, and I will improve my communication skill. Because nowadays in student life or business or anywhere, if you good at communication skill, then you can win. Like everywhere, you can do better in your life. You will do better opportunity. You have lots of opportunity. So if you are student or if you student, so in my age, so first you focus on communicate with people. Not only English language, also in your other medium like other language also, you try to focus on communicate. Um, you don't feel to talk with your teacher, with your friends. You should try to communicate with people. That will help you to grow in your life. Right now I realize through my journey, English is a language. If you want to do job in our other country, if you want to work in internationally, or if you want to go higher study, then English will help you. Otherwise, you could want to do job in your area, or if you want to do job in your side, your surrounding. So first I should advise to give ki you should learn not only English language, you learn communication skill, how to communicate with people in confidence, and what to tell to others, they understood their language. So for improve your communication skill, English language is the best to talk with all over the world. You can talk with anyone, and you can improve your communication skill. So if you are student, so first learn English also, and come with communication skill. Not only you only not focus on only to build your vocabulary list, only learning phrase and vocabulary, or like only improve your English language not help you. You focus on communication skill. That will help you, sir. Because I learn from that purpose only. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. As you mentioned that we need to learn communication skills first. Okay, but many people again suggest that once you will become a fluent speaker, thereafter you can work on your way of communication. You know how to communicate with the people, because I think here we need to understand, the language and the communication skill. These two are the completely different things. We may become the scholar and the master of this English language, but we may not become the good communicator, right? So we
Yeah.
need to understand it. The communication skill, that is completely a kind of art. Anybody can learn it, anybody can master it. But before deep diving into the communication part, we need to know how to communicate in a basic English first, right? And for
Okay.
other language, as you mentioned that if we talk about Hindi language, we can take the example of our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. Although in most of his speech he is Hindi language, but he is a good communicator because he can attract, the attraction of the people, their attention towards him. So that is what we call the communication skill. So that is completely a different scenario. But here we are talking about learning language. So in my opinion, somehow or the other, everybody have some poses, quality of communicating with one another. That's what we call communication skill. But learning language, I think it is a bit challenging and difficult for especially for the new generation, especially for the youngster, I would say. So that's
Yes.
why, I ask you, what are the four things we should focus, we should maintain in order to be a fluent speaker?
Okay. Four things. So first thing, you try to create. I initially also tell you, you create English environment, and then you do self practice. I also initially also mentioned it. Fourth thing will help you like try to create English environment in your surrounding, because we all are come from village, come from there is no any environment. So create English environment through your YouTube, through your mobile, like subscribe lots of YouTube channel related to English, watch English movies, watch English content. That will help you to create English environment. Then you do slow practice, because initially no one with you, you only with yourself. Because then we know about and we talk about, but initially I do self practice. You stand off in front of mirror, and you do your self practice. And also I suggest him, if possible, so open your camera and record yourself and see how I am looking to in front of camera. That will help you. And third thing, then you also, if you are not comfortable to talk with anyone, then install any AI application like chat gpt or that AI based, so you talk with them with AI. Then you feel comfortable, then you install any online application like preeUp, fluency, that you talk with real people, communicate with real people. Then you build more confidence, and you will know how really people are talk about the like real life situation you learn. So fourth thing, English environment, solo practice, and for practicing you are not comfortable, then you install any AI application. Then you talk with online application. Then if you are comfortable to talk with this pillar, then you can try this like this video call. So you can improve your uh, fear of talking with people about the video call or real life. You can like this I suggest.
Yeah, thank you very much for your kind elaboration. I hope that people will get many more ideas and a kind of inspiration from you as well. Now I think let's call it a day for today, and in future as well. I would like to to connect with you. So thank
Yes,
you for being the part of this healthy discussion where we talk more about the English language and how to learn this language and what are the challenges we people have been facing to learn this language. So yeah, I would like to appreciate your journey. You are at your 19, but even today, even after that, you are putting effort to learn this language. So I hope that in the coming future, you are going to be a great speaker. And
yes.
yeah, I would love to wish you all the best for your future endeavor. I hope that very soon you are going to get success, and whatever the dreams you have, it is going to be fulfilled. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for you also giving me this time to interact with me, and it was a nice conversation. And I would say, and I also learn lots of things from you, because you also, I wish you also improve your communication skill as well as your English speaking skill, and you also grow in your life, because you also doing some effort to learn this language, and you also trying to give your best in this time also. Because what happened is, see, lots of people this age they thought ki this is not our work like that. So you are also doing great job. I also appreciate with you. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. It was a nice conversation. Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. See you soon.
Bye, bye, sir.